Welcome everybody to the Business Model Canvas class. It's hosted by the Santa Cruz County Small Business Development Center. The SBDC is a group of entrepreneurs that provide free of charge, one-on-one confidential business counseling to all businesses and startups. You can find out more about our services and other classes that we'll be having at santacruzsbdc.org.
So why do we plan? So here's some reasons for planning, some of which have been mentioned. Primarily for a lot of folks is to get money. You're not going to get any money from anybody, whether it's friends or family or a bank, unless you have a plan. Provide direction, which people have touched on. Create metrics, which is what Jessica just touched on. To get a lease, if you're going to open up a storefront, you're going to lease out office space, or you're going to lease out anything, people want to see something written down. The property owner, property managers going to want to see what you're planning on doing. It says a couple of things. First of all, it tells them what you want to do. Secondly, it gives them an indication that, you know, you're going to be the potential for a good tenant because you've actually taken the time to write it down. Last but not least on this slide is probably the most important part, which goes back to that first slide of 42%. In other words, to create a business model that works, a business that makes money. So lean planning canvas. So the concept is built around build, measure, and learn. But there was no tool to support that. So along came a guy named Ash Mayora, who took an earlier version of a planning canvas and created the lean planning canvas, which supports the development of ideas, which is what we're going to be going through today. Number one thing you have to identify is what is the opportunity or problem or niche or pain, as it's called, in the market that you're going to address with your business. And it's really important to clearly identify what that is. Customers. This block is split into two sections, okay? One is the top one is your overall customer base. The one on the bottom, the box on the bottom is early adopters. And those early adopters are those folks who really are going to be there when you introduce your product or service to the market, okay? So it's really important that you identify who those people are going to be and then who the overall customers are going to be. So the next two, revenue streams, next slide. It's out right here in the red. And on the other side is expenses. Where's the money going? Cost structure. Okay, so could I have that one, please? Okay, great. So what I'd like you to do is identify where your revenue streams are coming from. If you're offering services, is it going to be one-on-one services? Is it going to be workshops that you're putting on? Is it going to be small groups, ongoing small groups? Is it going to be publishing stuff? Or going to be subscriptions that you're going to be offering to your newsletter? How are you going to make money with your business? And on the other side, the cost structure is, what are the recurring expenses that you're going to be facing on a monthly basis? Is it going to be subscriptions to various operational platforms that you need for your business? Key metrics are really important. These are the things that you're going to look at on a weekly basis to let you know how your business is doing before you get a profit and loss statement at the end of the month that gives you the bottom line, you know, how much money did you make or lose? Key metrics can be things like retention, either client retention, or if you have employees, are you keeping your employees? Are they turning over? Are they leaving you? Retention for a lot of businesses that have a lot of employees is a big deal.